Katie Mintz, and welcome to the Sun Current Today daily webcast, bringing you the latest news for Apple Valley, Burnsville, Eagan, Lakeville, and Rosemount. A Northfield man accused of beating a 24-year-old mentally disabled Lakeville man last October was found guilty today on several counts by Dakota County District Court Judge Tim Wermager. Jonathan Michael Diepold, age 22, was found guilty on 2 felony counts of kidnapping, 1 felony count of aggravated robbery, 1 felony count of third-degree assault, 2 felony counts of false imprisonment, and 1 gross misdemeanor count of theft. Diepold agreed to trial by stipulated facts in which evidence from both sides was presented before the judge who determined the verdict. Judge Wermager found 4 aggravating factors were proven beyond a reasonable doubt: that the victim was particularly vulnerable, there were multiple forms of assault, the victim suffered particular cruelty, and emotional harm was inflicted upon the victim. Diepold was found not guilty on 1 count of third-degree assault and 2 counts of fourth-degree assault motivated by bias. Diepold's sentencing is scheduled December 22nd. He was one of 5 charged in the case. John Maxwell Maniglia, age 20 of Northfield, pleaded guilty to kidnapping, third-degree assault, and theft and was sentenced to 96 months in prison in June. Glenn Richard Rice, age 34 of Northfield, pleaded guilty to third-degree assault and was sentenced to 36 months in prison in September. Timothy John Ketterling, age 22 of Prior Lake, pleaded guilty to theft and was sentenced to 4 days in jail and 80 hours of community service in July. The case against Natasha Don, now age 17 from Lakeville, was completed in juvenile court. There's a couple of interesting events on the calendar for tonight. At the Apple Valley American Legion Post 1776, World War II-era veteran Elizabeth Strophus and other female veterans will share stories about their service careers. Strophus, a Women Air Force service pilot who was trained on 8 aircraft, instructed airmen for combat during the war. She was inducted into the Minnesota Aviation Hall of Fame in 2001. The presentation, Military Service Women of Valor, begins at 7 p.m. The Legion and District 196 Community Education are sponsoring the free event. For more information, call 651-423-7925. Also tonight is the first of several presentations of Rachel's Challenge in the South Metro. Rachel Scott was the first person killed at Columbine High School in 1999. Her acts of kindness and compassion, coupled with the contents of her 6 diaries, have become the foundation for the powerful program focused on how students treat each other. Students at Rosemount High School attended an assembly today, and parents and members of the public are invited tonight at 7 p.m. to a free program focusing on reinforcing positive decision-making by students. The presentation will be held in the RHS Performing Arts Center. School and public presentations will continue over the next couple of weeks in Apple Valley, Lakeville, Rosemount, and Burnsville. For more information, visit sponsor website www.dakotaelectric.com. Your Weather Underground forecast for tonight is cloudy with lows around 45. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain and highs around 55. Tuesday night will be cloudy with rain likely and lows around 45. For Sun Current, I'm Katie Mintz. We'll see you tomorrow.